Swap sides. It's going to be the blue side here for RRQ, and will be GEEK fam on the red side. Let's see here of Matilda, Valentina, and Rafaela Band, Angela, Fridgen, and Baksha. So Edith will be left open here for our 5th game of today.
Man, the first time in 5 games. First pick RRQ. Not
Wow.
what we're used to, but it is gonna be that Edith. The response though, 2 heroes available for GEEK. No Angela, but they can play for the gold lane right here. Get something good, start betting things out for Skylar. Use RRQ's own poison against them.
It seems like always for GEEK fan with Marky in, it's been about getting Marky a good matchup. It's about reacting to the picks of Skylar rather than securing those picks. And for now, it stays the same. They will secure the 2 picks that made them able to completely snowball on the early game. The Dragon Warrior, Akai, and the NetherRealm.
It seems like for GEEK fam, they are not afraid of Skylar's Irithel, man.
Nope.
For a lot of, most games, right? I think all of the games, Irithel not picked up, not prioritized, not even banned out. And let's see here, will RRQ take the Irithel again, or will they adjust? Right, let's see. Because Terizla is still on the board, but then again, the flex Edith pick will be diminished. So let's see here, what will they go for here? Guess is Irithel and Novaria for Lemon, seems like.
Novaria for Lemon. It really wasn't working out with GEEK's aggressive style, and everything points towards a similar situation. You know, the NetherRealm and the heavy spins used almost off cooldown every single time. RRQ though, they're gonna try and fight that aggression with the Martis. Bit of crowd control immunity, but overall I think they still lack a bit of damage output as the Ruby gets picked up for GEEK fam.
That's MHB. The MHB pick, the map hack Beloy pick.
Ooh.
Ruby, just yesterday, Conceal.
I'm offended.
Offended Flicker into a random bush, finds a Case.
Oh.
To victory?
Yeah, it's Case. He literally found Case, the mid laner of Dewa.
So he wasn't the key for Dewa.
It's almost like GEEK fans take a piece of every team they beat so far, right? I mean, one team.
Every team they
They
beat
took the key from Case, and they took the unity from Dewa United.
Oh.
Interesting.
Very
Well,
interesting.
now with the bans progressing, Claude here banned away by GEEK, so no gold laner showing up. Is there gonna be something crazy? A fighter gold laner, something of that nature?
Well,
That was the expectation when Marky showed up. I don't think Skylar has the same standard set for him, so
maybe not, and that's why they're banning out the XP instead. They want to leave as many gold laners up as possible because it comes down to Skylar getting that pick.
Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. You can see here from the composition, right, RRQ, what they need in the second phase is the backliners, right? And there you go. A good ban here by a GEEK fan. They know, again, RRQ, they need DPS. And they ban out 2 DPS heroes in Claude and as well as Iksha. So RRQ here, they need, if they really want to commit another DPS hero, what is there, right? I think it's a good DPS hero now.
for gold laners, the Brody makes sense. If you're gonna go for a bit of magical with already the Martis make an appearance, the Harith maybe? Gold laners in general, the Irithel is still available. I wonder if the idea is that they feel like the Irithel is a bit weaker now with the setup, with the NetherRealm and with the tankiness coming from the Ruby and the Akai. Hey, force them into an Irithel that before had the reputation of dealing quite low damage until late game.
Bruno, Irithel,
Brody.
Beatrix.
Yeah.
All up for grabs now for both of these teams. I would say Melissa and Wanwan as well, but I haven't seen those 2 heroes in a while.
Right,
So Wanwan would have been
a lot of DPS.
very impressive, I feel like. Unfortunately, the 1-1 doesn't quite do as much damage, right? Seems to be the main problem for the hero right now. Man, we talked about the Lolita earlier. I don't think there's any space left for that either, so it's quite the intense drafting phase, but Marky will make the first move and pick up the Irithel on the Tiger.
It's going to be the Irithel here picked up, and with that, asking a question to the side of Skylar here. What will he pick up after 4 games on an Irithel? There you go, the answer here. Bruno Nicky!
That's a great final pick for RRQ. A phenomenal one. GEEK's composition relies heavily on the CC to pick off or to even win on a neutral objective contest. That Akai, that Ruby is going to find itself in a tough spot, and GEEK fam, their final pick in the XP. It's got to be a big one. Khalid,
Probably.
no stun.
But then again, it will overwhelm that
Strong
time
laning.
journey. I think they should overwhelm.
They're going for the
time
U-Zong and
journey.
hovering over it to try to overwhelm. Same thing, Petri.
Yeah.
Well, they need strong laning here to try and make that macro presence work. Because otherwise, you said it yourself, Mirko, the Akai's weakness is also poke, something that Digi provides very, very well. Gonna be the U-Zong. So, team fight and zoning from the Black Dragon form. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of utility this time from the side of GEEK fam. Okay, inside of RRQ. And in the EXP lane, the Terizla. Dyron needs to really step up here and really win it out and try and get that macro pressure.
I mean, according to Draft Index, the 3 categories that were shown up, it has favored the side of GEEK fam. So let's see here, with the lower amount of percentages, can RRQ pull this game off?
Let's see if they can. It's going to be a very tough battle for both these teams, but I will say this, it does seem like with the 2 wins in a row, GEEK fam have the momentum. So it's RRQ who are now having to fight an uphill battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, best of 5, game 5, RRQ and GEEK. They will go at it. Who will take the upper bracket spot and who will fall?
5 seconds.
It's time! Game 5, Land of Dawn, here we go!
Floyd.
Final closer for this insane match. We'll have to see what comes out on top. Utility or aggression with movement speed. Is it the crowd control immunity or the Nether Realm? Looking at the jungles right here, we'll have to see if Mal can find the same kind of success.
In the start, it's this start. A boy sent to the bottom lane, and for RRQ, it's more about finding a win for Skylar. The Diggy sent up top, and it's Naomi. It's Lemon on Edith. It's not what we're used to seeing.
Oh. Alright. Oh,
Purify.
Skylar. Oh my god.
Wait! First blood, this might be it! Marky gets it! A disaster in the start for RRQ. A Purify as well. Naomi is low. He gets taken very, very low. But let's talk about this. Diggy for Naomi. Lemon on Edith.
It sure is different, but the Edith will have some wave clear. And we've seen Lemon play the Edith a lot, actually, during his stint as the EXP laner for the team. But man, the first blood taken by GEEK fam, taking out Skylar of all people, in a super strong lane, allegedly.
Here it is. Mortal Coil Flicker comboed in. Nile with a heavy spin. Brace bursting all the way back. It's a punish. 2 kills in the start for the Geeks.
Oh my goodness, what a start here for the side of GEEK fam. 2 kills, they have controlled the situation in the early. Before Turtle with Akai, you should grab the newt quite fairly easily. So let's see, with that Turtle favoring the side of GEEK fam, they should have the clear snowball.
And again, in the mid lane, this is something that I honestly do want to talk about. Wait a minute. Down below, that's a Stampede that brings Dyron back into Fury's Dive, but that's another realm helping him out. Black Dragon form getting out of the decimation, and Nile comes back in. Final proc, the Mortal Coil. Now Fairsafe is going to be able to jump back in forward. Lemon with Earth Shatter Flicker, but Nile with the damage, and I'm offended. Hooks them back in, and a heavy spin pins Lemon down. GEEK fam, that's an Earth Shatter, but it's an Earth Shatter in vain. GEEK fam with another win.
Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And again, first Turtle here, already GEEK fam with that trade won by their side. It's gonna be a free Turtle, but taking the top side here, Skylar chunking the Grail Shield turret to almost full HP.
That's the question here. RRQ put 2 members on top, trying to make sure that Skylar has a dominant laning phase. Not working so far, by the way, behind 1 level from Marky. But after doing all that, they go for the fight on the bottom side with a man disadvantage.
Ooh.
And man, Lemon does not seem on point just yet right here. We'll have to see if he can shake off the cobwebs and get in prime form, because he needs it, man. The crowd control that he provides here for the team is just so critical in getting success.
It's not a good start for the Martis, man. 0-2. Usually on the Martis, that's what makes him such a risky pick. You need to get ahead in the early stage, whether it's from farming or kills, and he has neither on Niall right now.
GEEK Fam, great control, but I must say here, Arashi, it's still comebackable.
It is absolutely comebackable. I mean, at 4 minutes, rarely do games get decided this early, but what is decided very early is the talent's predictions, man.
It's been the same all around the entire series. You can call it a curse, you can call it a blessing.
Huh. Interesting, you would say that, Mirko. But yes, love to see, man, because Niall, expect him to heavy spin quite soon.
And Lemon brought back, knocked up, and taken out again, overstepping in the mid lane as quite a mobile player with no flicker. GEEK Fam taking full control of the early game. That was Marky, who's able to dish out some damage, wins out in the trade, and RRQ have sent 3 members up top.
See here, GEEK Fam, they're defending the top lane well, but RRQ, they're still trying to really occupy that top lane area. It seems like, take a look at Paramis here, already rotating towards the top side, but again, even with a man up, RRQ, they are quite hesitant to pull the trigger.
Niall knocking up Lemon. They're fully targeting Lemon right now with a full stack down as well. That's a primal wrap, but it gets brought back to the team. He's still able to survive. Black Dragon form going to be used up, and I'm offended. Connecting onto 3, but now the time journey has saved them. Below, in the midst of it all, that's a heavy spin, disengaging. Marky's still free hitting, but Dyron is putting his hammer onto Marky, who's still trying to cut away. Now in the pin, Dyron gets a big hammer in. Now Skylar free hitting, Beloy gets taken out. Skylar finds a moment. Versick is low, Lemon as well. He's looking for an onward. Skylar has no mana. He needs to keep the balls here from getting reset. Earth Shatter, a boy move forward!
Oh!
Gets a big smack in. Niall doesn't win it when he gets a kill back. Versick secures the turtle. And it's all but even again in gold.
Holy moly! Oh, what? A boy finds the kill. GEEK Fam and RRQ, they're really going at it from the early. Different story from the previous games we saw, Arashi. It seems like, take a look, 5 minutes in, 9-5. That's total of 14.
It was such a back and forth fight there. GEEK Fam, it was down to the wire, but they barely lost out. But showing again that if they feel that there's a winning potential there, they have no issue taking that risk, dude. Maybe they picked up something from Dewa United in their match, but a boy went in again and actually secured the kills. Unfortunately, not the turtle. That was the deciding factor. I think overall, it's still even for both teams, but looking at the late game possibilities, I think once again, I do put some favor towards RRQ here, with the Edith being a secondary damage dealer.
It's all about Edith surviving, I would say, right? Oh, mid lane, a boy. Still has another realm now. Getting chunked quite low. Lemon already using a primal wrap, but now gets bursted down. He's still able to survive for quite a bit. Finally, though, the shots from the crossbow gets him. Flicker forward. Don't run, Wolf King.
Holy.
A big swap and a dragon tail by Luke. And that's a kill over again. 2-0 this time for the Geeks.
Jeez, 2 kills again. And with that, with those 2 kills, GEEK Fam, they established a 1,000 gold lead now 7 minutes in. And let's see here, Skylar, he got 2 kills, taken down once, but on the same stat for the gold laners. What?
If you're able to match Skylar, RRQ are in trouble.
They usually start crumbling once Skylar gets to meet his match. And even with a Diggy right now, that is what's concerning right here. He should be snowballing. He should be having a great time. But man, look at GEEK Fam and how they are playing with what do you call it? With a goal in mind, right? They move together as a unit with something to try and get something. RRQ, it seems like they're improvising halfway.
Ooh, okay. Let's see here, the setup, RRQ, they have covered more ground here in the turtle area. And now is an Akai.
Lemon with onward and Earth Shatter, but he now is going to be helped up in the penalty zone. That's a heavy spin to the back right now. Naomi forced to use the time journey early. Luke's still in the back, just zoning them away, and a boy finds a kill onto Lemon.
The turtle.
Red 3 battle, 50-50. Niall versus Versick, and it's Versick who finds it. He may be 0-4. Niall! Wow! Dashing forward, but now he might be punished. Those are some big shots from Skylar, and a big execute from the Decimate of Versick.
Oh, Niall, he overcommits, and GEEK Fam, they were low-key punished. Sure, they lost the turtle, they got Lemon, but take a look at the snowball effect. The top lane structure will fall here. Item-wise, Arashi? What's up?
Seems like Lemon is building full tank right here. And you have to wonder, is this what the idea is? Double roam technically. Lemon isn't a quote-unquote damage dealer. He is the secondary roamer. So he does not mind going in aggressively, getting traded to ensure that his team finds success. It could be the curveball they're trying to throw right here, but GEEK fam can adjust to this. And considering they have 2 purifiers, it's still a very difficult time to try and find anyone from GEEK fam.
8 minutes, 9 minutes even, and it seems like it's still an even battle as they look to trade the inner here, top and bottom. But no, yeah, RRQ here taking their time. Dyron defending the top lane. And looking at the rotations, right? Marky now.
Dyron's going to be caught. Penalty zone connecting onto Marky, but a petrifying the Furious Dive will lock him down for Marky to pick up a free kill. Lemon is in the vicinity. Earth Shatter, that's a Black Dragon form and onward. Locking on only to the Roamer who still has the flicker. This 1 decimate should be enough, but now it's another realm to save GEEK fam, to save Beloyski. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Nile just gets a few good hits on the minions, clears it out, shoves it back in to the tier 1.
That should be information though for RRQ still, that Marquis Purify is still on cooldown because he popped that earlier. So let's see here, with that info, can RRQ utilize and engage perhaps on towards Marquis? Now, GEEK fam, they still have a favor, like it's on their side to grab the nuke, but they're more scattered here formation-wise.
They seem to have the waves pushed in, but they are waiting for the same situation, right? Now with more threats available, Nile needs to be a bit more careful, and the boy is forced to use his Purify so early. But to see if Dyron can land a big penalty zone. He hasn't been backing away a single time. Not a single DPZ so far. But look at the top side. A trap is being sprung by GEEK fam, but RRQ, they're not biting on it.
Skylar's just staying objective, going to the mid lane. Meanwhile, that's a conceal. I don't think RRQ know what GEEK are doing. That's a Black Dragon from to the back right now. Beloyski's looking for a moment to go in, but the time journey is right there. Look at the Furious Dive defensively. The fight is split, and Thursik finds a Decimate to secure 1. Now he's looking for another. Beloyski is in there, and Skylar gets another. Nile, does he secure it? It's Marky who does, but Thursik is going in ham! Skylar gets a double! RRQ gets 4!
What the heck happened? What a disengage by RRQ. They saw that GEEK fam, they're clumping in. Can they end?
3 seconds. 3 seconds on Luke.
3 seconds on Luke. 5 seconds on Beloy. Lord spawning. But we forgot completely about the turret, the base turret passive that has sprung out now in the mid lane to clear out the wave. RRQ, they have the game in their hands, in their grasp with a gold lead. That Lord by GEEK fam, will they be able to use it?
That was a great attempt by GEEK fam, man. It could have really worked in their favor. Unfortunately, the first person they ran into was Dyron, and then it was Naomi. And with the protection, it was just a bit too much. And look at the bottom wave.
Time journey.
Yeah, bait it out.
That's a big resource. And guess what? GEEK fam are still on the offense. Remember, that's a lord that hasn't been cleared out. No time journey means that RRQ will have no chance at winning a team fight for the next few seconds. RRQ needs to just buy into time. Lemon taken low. Beloyski moving forward, getting, as the frontliner, some space for the backline. Reverse time, we're gonna back. Lemon now with the Earth Shadow Flicker combo with Dyron in the penalty zone. But no time journey. Skylar gets brought back to the team. Marky's low. Skylar pinned down and taken out. 2 for 2. A boy looking for some damage. Petrified in the back. Naomi taken low. Now with Furious Dive. One more hit should do it. But Versik saves the Kingdom's Falcon.
Oh my goodness, GEEK fam and RRQ, they're going at it. Arashi, GEEK fam now claims the base turret, and with the offense here, Skylar, earlier the Purify was on cooldown. Even with the Purify, I feel like he will be taken down. And now, GEEK fam, they're eyeing for that mid.
I don't think they're able to get it, man. I think both teams, they're just going very aggressively here. No one is willing to back down, even when the things look kind of sketchy. RRQ though, once again, they entered that fight separately. I believe someone, 1 or 2 members of RRQ, joined the fight at the later stages. If they were there in the beginning, it's a completely different story. So RRQ, knowing now that they can win fights, need to plan around that. Set up the waves, set up the positioning to ensure that it's a 5v5. And if everything goes well, Skylar has shown that he has carried and he has absolutely caught up here. For level 15, Marky 1 level below.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are minute 13 at game 5. Take a look at total kills here. 12 to 15, and this is what happened here. Arashi, you can see Lemon opening up. Skylar though. Purify was almost on cooldown, almost active. Oh my goodness, what a shutdown, what a trade. At the end of the day, it will be GEEK Fam claiming the base turret. Oh my goodness.
Thought it was a fight here. Skylar gets splashed by some damage. A question over to Arashi before this fight starts. Who has more power at this stage of the game? Who's stronger?
I think it's RRQ. Lemon is a lot tankier now. He just got the Athenas as well. He'll be able to be a secondary damage dealer. And we saw that for GEEK Fam. It's a lot of damage to try and deal with, right? Both magical and physical. This was the Edith pick. They were so desperate to get first picking it with their turn to be the first pickers. With the wave pushing the bot side, RRQ has a lot to work with right here. I think Beloyski will go for another concealed play, but with all the alarm bombs around, it's so difficult.
Oh no, Shadow Stampede bringing Lemon back. That's some good chunk of damage. What? Primal Wrath already at the start. That's a big resource, but it does bait out another realm. 2 big resources used up, Primal Wrath and Nether Realm. Which one's more important? You decide. RRQ backing away, meanwhile below in the mid lane now jumping on forward to try to find an opening, but he will not be able to find it just yet. Both teams looking for the Lord. 14,000 HP, down to a quarter. A boy, Shadow Stampede, a good splash of damage. Once more, it's penalty zone, dodge away from Nile, actually moves forward on that. Heavy spin coming down. Time Journey still ready! Marty! Steals the Lord for GEEK Fam!
The super sub does it again. 15 minutes in. Twice now, he claims the Lord.
That is absolutely tragic for RRQ. That Lord would have meant waves pushing in the bot and mid side, but now the wave that was building up for them will be taken out. GEEK Fam moving for the kill, moving for the turrets. With the Purify down for Skylar right here, the next fight is a precarious one. And RRQ needs to thread the needle and find somehow, some way of find the works!
I'm offended by Beloyski! That's a penalty zone and another realm, giving them enough HP. Lemon with the Earth Shatter, Marquee low, Lord up top, marching down, not enough to take RRQ down. Still able to evade, still able to defend, 16 minutes in.
Kingdom, we got a problem. I repeat, Kingdom, we got a problem. And that name is Beloyski.
What an I'm offended right there. Could have turned everything. But fortunately, Daiwan was able to land the penalty zone. And that defense was great. They were fighting as well as clearing the Lord at the same time. Now with the bottom wave finally catching up though, there's one more wave that GEEK Fam can try and make a play off. But look at this Diggy damage. It's starting to build up.
Let's see, the Time Journey is off of cooldown. And the only way that GEEK Fam wins against RRQ is if they're able to bait it out from them.
GEEK Fam, RRQ. Oof. They're slowing things down now, calculating every move, waiting for info. Even with that retry popped by Fursic, that all shows that even so, RRQ is still looking for proactive plays.
Man, now that there's a bit of time here though, both teams are trying to farm up, trying to adjust their item builds as well. But a boy, he has the highest damage dealt in the game and he has 0 deaths. Of course, the Nether Realm is a big part of that, but he is just playing it to absolute perfection. In the next fight though, Lemon's Flicker and Skylar's Purify will be up. And Lemon usually is very aggressive on that Flicker. He doesn't like playing it defensive. He wants to be the one going for the picks, going for the crowd control. And we'll have to see. I think it's quite even at this point. It's all about the waves. Who can it be set up for? In the previous fight, RRQ has it set up for them, but I don't know. GEEK Fam forced them into that fight, and they did not come out on top.
Okay, again, RRQ GEEK Fam here. Ladies and gentlemen, total kills very close, even economy now close. 18 minutes. We're about to enter the phase where economy is irrelevant in the game. Ooh, it's all about the switcheroos and items. Now Lord is up. Skylar again has the orange buff.
Fursik's all alone. Mortal Coil used up already. I'm offended.
Marquee.
Saved up. Lemon rotating onwards. Below with a dash. Cancel on the Earth Shatter. Don't run Wolf Gold. King. Both teams disengaging. Lemon finding an angle. Getting splashed again. Not finding the onward. Now brought back to the team. Now kited back. Four-man Earthshatter onto a Mortal Coil, but they're able to bait out. What? A Primal Wrath used up. A big resource burnt.
Let's see.
Look at the bottom lane though. The wave is still pushing. If RRQ can hold this, can force GEEK Fam onto a confusing situation. Oh!
Dead! Baiting on a time journey. Skylar taking low. Now with nature. A boy coming back. And there you go. Skylar taken out. Tyra with the penalty zone on to 3. But it is not him that is stuck. GEEK Fam are going in. A boy with a Purify getting back out. Versing low. 3 people. 3 of the Kingdom soldiers have been taken out. See it in his eyes. That is not Voloisky. That right there. That's greed.
Reverse sweep is close. 4 men taken out, and the Kingdom, they're in trouble. Conceal play will close the game out, seems like.
Penalty zone onto 5. The hero. Die! Run! Will not be able to get 5, but he got all that he needed.
Dyren made the deal with the devil to make the defense. 20 minutes in. RRQ and GEEK Fam, they're still going at it.
No Beloyski, no Marky. Lord on the table. Waves pushing for RRQ. This is their chance. They gotta go for it. 20 seconds without Dyren. There's a chance that Nile can steal this, but RRQ, they have to go for it.
RRQ, in the midst of winning, a chance, a light from above. Nile with a play, a miracle one at that. Now with another realm, it's Nile! Save after save! Now it's Nile who will meet his demise, but he has done enough for the Geeks to stay in it one more time.
Stop it, stop it. This game is full of surprises. Left and right, the trades.
Oh,
Holy moly.
Nile in the play of his lifetime.
Dyren.
But man, Dyren, what was this, man?
Oh.
What was that?
Oh!
The audacity. Just goes in 1v4 and single-handedly wrenches the game away from GEEK Fam. But Nile has just done the same. And now, with the Lord coming in, once again, can Beloyski make it happen?
It's a 4-4-5. It's
Conceal.
a 4v5. Offense, 5-man defense, let's see.
Oh, he baited out the Mortal Coil. It's not going to be on cooldown as a boy marches forward, gets chunked by a big ball through Skylar. And now he's low. Decimation is ready. NetherRealm gives pop. Farsig is able to bait it out. No, no, no. We're not just ending it at 20 minutes. No. If you think it's a 20-minute game, you haven't watched Season 12. We're going longer for Game 5.
Holy moly. RRQ GEEK Fam at 21 minutes of game time. And still, we have yet to find a winner. Arashi, tell us your thoughts.
Man, the urgency for GEEK Fam to end this game as soon as possible. I think that is what made them just group up and try and go for the end right there. Dyren though, that was a very risky play, but everything just came together. Like we said for the previous games where RRQ actually came out on top. And now, if nothing crazy happens, no engage, no pick-off happens, I still believe that RRQ is still on top, but with the Faramis passive, with the NetherRealm, GEEK Fam definitely has a lot more tools to surprise RRQ and maybe burn out some of these ultimates before a big fight. 50 seconds right here. I do wonder if they're gonna go and risk it, or are they gonna just wait for the Lord and go for that Lord team fight that has been the story of this game again and again.
Lemon's all alone in the mid lane, but GEEK Fam do not want to pull the trigger. It's a bit too risky.
It's all a matter of setup here. 25 seconds to the next Lord. Which team has the better setup to either get the retry and just back off, and the other team that lost the Lord, they need to commit to a fight and win that fight.
It's a big advantage, Arashi, for GEEK Fam. They have the far lane.
Exactly, with the base turret down, it's causing pressure, but it is set up for RRQ right now. with Marky showing up, could this be the signal? There is crowd control, there are tools RRQ can do, but look at the positioning. Everyone's spread out, there cannot be a clean engage possible for RRQ.
Look at the top lane, it's built up, Connie.
See here with that though, Nile and Versick. It's yeah, they're just doing the death stare in front of each other. 55,000 HP on the Lord. 4 members already concealed play.
Mortar Coil used up. Beloy now has Diamond Offended, jumps in forward, finds 2! That's Diamond Offended connecting on to 2. The Petrify, the Furious Dive, all used in combo, in sync, in unity! Immortality Pop, Diner with a hero play again, but it will not work out this time. Nile loses the Immortality. Does he buy the Winter Truncheon? That's the question right now. He gets another round from the health. He buys the Winter Truncheon. He buys the time. Skylar, Will Nature, used up already. Marky unable to follow through. Poloyski gets brought back to the team right now, but he's buying Immortality. Marky, 1 for 1. Lemon for Beloy.
It's a 4 for 4, and Skylar is healthy. But take a look at the Geek Fam's health bar. Nile and Luke, they're quite low. Luke, though, has the Immortality. Versick, will he gamble this? Let's see here. They're trying to zone out the members.
Look at the damage. Boy's dealing a lot, but now it's Skylar coming back as well. Immortality, popped. Boy, can he run? Can he buy time? No, he cannot. Oh, he spawns in 2 seconds. That might have just been a bait.
Nile though, waiting for a chance right here. RRQ, their health bars are going down way too fast. Diamond 1v3.
All alone, this is a chance, but RRQ decides to fight. They are confused. The pin down happens, the time journey's there. Now with the boy coming in! No! That's the nail in the coffin for RRQ. They march forward and it is a sole Skylar alone. 1v3.
Mission abort! Mission abort! That is what RRQ is yelling right now. 3 men taken out. As Skylar and Lemon, can they defend the 4-man push plus the Lord?
There's still before Diamond is in the picture. It's going to be a very tough defense. It does not seem possible, but you never know. It is Season 12 playoffs, and Geek Fam, they're going to go for it. And Lemon,
onward, Primal Wrath, all in vain. That's the I'm Offended, and that might be the final moment. Skylar knocked up. Geek Fam, discounted, doubted. The usurpers have taken the kings down.
The kingdom silence. Down 0-2. And the reverse sweep is in a full effect.
emotions high.